Ferrari doesn't sell cars, it sells rejection. This is how refusing billionaires turned a product into pure power. Imagine having billions in your bank account and fame across the globe, yet a car company flatly refuses your money. This is not a mistake in their sales department, but a calculated psychological strategy designed to turn cars into religion. Why does a commercial enterprise ban the richest people on the planet? The answer lies deep within their founding philosophy. The founder, Enzo Ferrari, was not interested in mass production. He famously said that he sells dreams, not just cars. From the very beginning, Ferrari decided they would never serve the crowd. They intentionally created a system of artificial scarcity. Their golden rule is simple yet brutal. Always produce at least one car less than the market demand actually requires. This strategy ensures that desire always exceeds supply, keeping the brand value incredibly high and the customers constantly wanting more. Ferrari has a set of strict rules that even billionaires must fear. Breaking them means you are on the blacklist. You are not allowed to paint the car pink or modify it in ways that cheapen the prestigious brand image. Selling your new Ferrari within the first year without their permission is strictly prohibited and will get you banned immediately. Celebrities like Justin Bieber have tasted the bitterness of this blacklist after losing his car and modifying it without permission. Even Floyd Mayweather, despite his immense wealth, is rumored to be blacklisted because he tends to sell cars too quickly. Ferrari does not care about your fame or your followers. If you disrespect the machine, you are out of the family. While other luxury car brands beg customers to buy their inventory, Ferrari flips the script and makes customers beg them. To buy a limited edition like the LaFerrari, you cannot just walk in and pay. You must be invited to buy. You must own at least 5 other Ferraris and have a history of loyalty before they even consider your application. They do not just sell cars to rich people. They sell cars to those they deem worthy of their racing legacy. This reverse psychology creates an intense desire. The harder it is to get, the more the billionaires want to own it. Ferrari is not selling a product. They are selling a membership to the most exclusive club in the automotive world. From the lab's perspective, this is a masterclass in brand management. Scarcity and discipline are the ultimate weapons of luxury. By enforcing strict rules, they protect the resale value of their cars and ensure the brand never loses its prestige. When you have the power to say no to a billionaire, your brand is no longer just a name. It is power. Most cars lose value the moment they leave the dealership. A Ferrari often gains value, making it a solid investment. This economic reality reinforces their rules. Owners tolerate the strict control because they know their asset is safe with Ferrari. They understand that one tacky, poorly modified car can damage the perception of elegance they have built over many decades. Enzo's spirit lives on in these rules. He believed the car was more important than the driver, regardless of wealth. If you use their engineering masterpiece merely as a prop for social media clout, you are missing the entire point. The road cars exist to fund the racing team. If you do not respect the racing heritage, you do not deserve the car. For those who follow the rules, the rewards are immense. Access to secret models and events that money alone cannot buy. This long-term strategy has made Ferrari one of the most powerful brands, surpassing companies that are 10 times larger. Their profit margin per car is astronomical because they sell emotion and status, not just transportation from point A to B. Driving a Ferrari is an emotional experience, and the company protects that emotion by curating exactly who gets to experience it. The famous Ferrari incident proved that Ferrari will sue their own customers to protect the intellectual property of their design. They are not afraid of bad press. In fact, these public battles only reinforce their image as uncompromising and elite. Every time they say no to a celebrity, the public perception of the brand's exclusivity reaches a new, higher level. Collectors know that maintaining a good relationship with the factory is worth more than the cost of the cars themselves. It is a relationship based on mutual respect. You respect their creation, and they allow you to be part of history. We must remember that every curve and line of these cars is the result of obsession, passion, and decades of heritage. The blacklist is simply a filter. It filters out those who treat the car as a toy rather than art. Ferrari prefers a driver who pushes the car to its limits on a track over an influencer posing for likes. The sound of the engine is their voice. They do not want that voice to be drowned out by cheap publicity. Maranello is not just a factory, it is a fortress of tradition. And every fortress needs walls to keep intruders out. This culture of excellence is protected fiercely. They believe that compromising on customers leads to compromising on the product quality. In a world of mass consumption and instant gratification, Ferrari stands as a stubborn monument to patience and earned privilege. Loyalty is rewarded with access. The longer you stay true to the brand, the more inner circles open up to you. They want their cars to be family heirlooms, passed down through generations, not flipped for a quick profit next month. Investors love this strategy because it guarantees stability. The brand is immune to many market trends that hurt others. You cannot bribe your way in. This integrity is rare in business, and it commands respect from friends and enemies alike. The mystery surrounding the selection process adds to the allure. Everyone wants to know what happens behind those closed doors. So, what can we learn from this? Sometimes, the most powerful word in business and branding is a firm no. Saying no defines your boundaries. It tells the world that you have standards that are not for sale at any price. If you are building a brand, do not be afraid to turn away customers who do not align with your vision. When you chase everyone, you catch no one. When you stand your ground, the right people will come to find you. Ferrari proves that you do not need to be everything to everyone. You just need to be everything to a few. The community they have built is strong because every member knows they have earned their place through conduct, not just cash. This emotional connection is the holy grail of marketing. It turns customers into fanatics and products into lifelong obsessions. Money comes and goes, but the legacy of the prancing horse is intended to last forever, protected by these iron rules: discipline, passion, and heritage. These are the pillars that support the astronomical price tags and the waiting lists. Even for those who can never afford one, the brand represents the pinnacle of achievement. That is the power of the dream. So next time you see a Ferrari, remember it is not just a car. It is a trophy of survival and selection. Business Failure Lab analyzes these stories to help you understand the hidden mechanics of the business world's biggest players. Many try to copy this strategy, but few have the history and the discipline to execute it as ruthlessly as Ferrari. The lesson for us all is clear: protect your value. Do not let the market dictate your worth. You define it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the psychology of luxury, please like and subscribe to Business Failure Lab for more. We have many more case studies coming up, exploring why giants fall and how underdogs rise. You do not want to miss it. Thank you for spending your time with us. In a world of noise, we appreciate you choosing to listen to Signal. This is Business Failure Lab. Remember, in the world of luxury and power, the ability to say no is everything.